Today we're going to be looking at how to find the perimeter of a rectangle. And whenever you hear the term perimeter, I want you to think of the distance around a shape or an object. So if we were being asked to find the perimeter of the rectangle here in the center of our screen, what we're being asked to find is the distance of this little black line that runs along the outside of our rectangle here. Or another way to think about it is, if I were to start walking from this point here and I were to walk this black line all along the rectangle, how far of a distance have I walked to get around the entire rectangle? So you'll notice here in our rectangle that we only have two sides that are labeled. And in order for us to figure out the perimeter of this rectangle, we need to figure out the length of these sides. And the good part is that whenever we're working with rectangles, the opposite side is going to have an equal length. So if we look up at the top here, we have a width of 8 centimeters. And I know that the opposite side is going to have an equal length, so my unlabeled side at the bottom here is also going to have a length of 8 centimeters. So we'll go ahead and write 8 centimeters down below. And next, we need to label our width on our left-hand side. And we can see here on the right that our width is 5 centimeters. And since the opposite side has an equal length, I know that this other side is going to have a length of 5 centimeters. So now that we have the distance for all of these sides, we can go ahead and add them together to get the perimeter of this rectangle. So we add 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5. And that's going to give us a perimeter of 26 centimeters. So now that we've figured out that first one, let's go ahead and try another example here to make sure we really understand what's happening. So here we can see that we have a rectangle that has a width of 15 centimeters and a length of 3 centimeters. So in order for us to figure out the perimeter of this rectangle, we know that we need to label the sides that are currently not labeled. And we know that whenever we're looking at a rectangle, the opposite side is going to have an equal length. So looking up at our top width, we have a width of 15 centimeters. So we know that down below, it's also going to have a length of 15 centimeters. And on the right, we can see that we have a width of 3 centimeters. So we know that the other side here is also going to have a length of 3 centimeters. So now that we've labeled the other sides, we can go ahead and add all of these numbers together to get the perimeter of this rectangle. So we're going to add 15 plus 3 plus 15 plus 3, which is going to give us a perimeter of 36 centimeters. So I hope this video has helped you to understand how to find the perimeter of a rectangle. Thanks again for watching, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below to see more content just like this. As always, enjoy today's math lesson.